Hi, I'm Michelle. Today we have a restorative practice. You will need 2 blocks or block substitutes, towels folded up into rectangles or rolled up into tubes will work for this. And 1 bolster or bolster substitute. Thick bath towel, 1 or 2 rolled up to make a tube that can support your spine from your tail to your head, not any wider than your shoulders. So a rolled up blanket, a duvet would work. If you have a foam roller wrapped in a towel, number of different options for that. We're going to place our props to one side and begin reclined on our backs. Gently lower yourself onto your practice space. Center yourself. Lift your hips up and place them back down so you have space in the low back. Extend your right leg out. Extend your left leg out. Lift up your heels and place them back down. Allow them to flop in or flop out. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath your body, rolling your shoulders back and down. Lay your hands palm face up, a little wide, perhaps spilling off your practice space. Gently tuck the chin to lengthen through the back of the neck. You can soften your gaze or close your eyes. Allow yourself to arrive. Restorative classes can be quite challenging. Rest and digest is not necessarily an encouraged practice in all of our cultures. To make it a little easier for us to release into the poses, to allow ourselves time to restore, we're going to focus on our breath, simply noticing as we inhale and noticing as we exhale. We will note on the inhale, I am breathing in. And on the exhale, we will note, I am breathing out. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. And if you find your mind wanders, gently bring it back to that focus on the breath. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Gently drawing our right hand across our body. We're going to roll over onto our left side. Take a moment to breathe. Gently placing your right hand on the earth, pressing up to a comfortable seat and allowing your head to come up last. When you are seated in the center of your mat, recruit your bolster or bolster substitute. Place it lengthways at the top of your space and bring it to rest at the back of your hips behind you. Legs are extended out towards the bottom of your space. You can take them a little wide. We're going to lower our spines down onto the mat, or down onto the bolster. If you find the back bend is too pronounced, you can lower your homemade bolster by loosening the roll. If you're using a bolster like this, you can add padding under the hips to reduce the back bend. Gently lowering yourself down onto the bolster. Checking in with yourself that the back bend feels comfortable. If at any point any posture feels less than restorative for you, take the time to modify your props to make it feel more comfortable. Or come out of the pose entirely and take a moment to lie on your back. Tucking your shoulder blades underneath your body. Taking the hands wide, backs of the hands resting on the earth. Feeling that opening through the chest and through the collarbone. A gentle heart opening back bend. When you've found your comfortable pose, draw your attention to your breath. Inhaling. I am breathing in. Exhaling. I am breathing out. Gently releasing the focus on the breath, drawing your left hand across your body, slowly rolling off your bolster onto your right side. Take a moment on your right side to rest. Before you slowly press up, allowing your head to come up last. Coming to sit in the center of your space, legs out long in front of you. Taking our bolster now and bringing it underneath our knees. We're going to come into a supported forward fold with our knees generously bent, supported by the bolster. You can move the fleshy part of your buttocks aside to feel your sits bones root down into the earth. You might choose to rest your head on a block when we come into the forward fold, or on your bolster between your knees, or you can make a little bridge with your forearms across your legs to rest your head on by stacking your forearms one on top of each other. Sitting up straight and tall, extending our hands towards the sky, gently folding forward, allowing the spine to round, allowing our head to bow, and coming back to that focus on the breath. If you find that at any point the posture does not serve you, come out of the posture and rest on your back. Gently releasing the focus on the breath, slowly rolling up, allowing your head to come up last. Gently bending through the knees to release our bolster. Bring the bolster back to lie lengthways at the top of our space. And come to sit with our right hip against the end of the bolster, our right shin parallel to the right side of the mat, and our left shin parallel to the bottom of the mat. We're coming into a prone 90-90 position. The more space there is between your legs, the more opening sensation you'll feel on the left hip. The closer your legs are together, the less sensation you'll experience. Feel free to adjust before and during the posture so you find a sense of opening and stretch, but it feels relaxing and restorative. Placing one hand on either side of the bolster. Slowly lower your torso down into the bolster, coming to rest on your right ear, and then draw your attention back to the breath. Gently releasing the focus on the breath. Slowly begin to press up, allowing your head to come up last, and then come to sit at the base of your bolster, knees up, feet on the earth, hooking your elbows around your knees and allowing your head to bow forward or rest on your forearms. Gently rolling the head up. Let's come to the other side. Drawing our left hip now against the bottom of the bolster. Our left shin parallel with the left side of the mat. Our right shin parallel with the bottom of our space. Turning our torso to face the bolster, one hand on either side. Slowly lower your torso down onto the bolster, coming to rest on your left ear, and then coming back to that focus on the breath. Gently release the focus on the breath and press up, allowing your head to come up last. Coming to sit with our feet on the earth, knees up, elbows hooked around our knees, head bowed. Slowly rolling up. Let's move our bolster to one side. We won't need it again. And let's recruit our blocks or block substitute. Place them on either side of your thighs within hand's reach. And let's come to lie on our backs. Centering yourself on your space. Slowly roll down, tucking your shoulder blades, lengthening through the back of the neck. Draw your right knee up and place your right foot on the ground. Draw your left knee up and place your left foot on the ground. Taking the blocks now to either side of our thighs, we're going to draw the soles of the feet together, allow the knees to come wide, and place our blocks underneath our thighs or underneath our thighs and our lower legs to find that sweet spot where we feel really supportive and held in cobbler's pose. When your body is able to perceive that you are supported and held, it feels safe enough to relax and you get a more generous stretch. So find the sweet spot for you that allows you to feel held. And then you can take your palms to your belly or allow the backs of your palms to rest on the earth. Find the hand position that feels good in your body today. And then come back to that focus on the breath. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Gently releasing the focus on the breath. Take your hands to the outside of your thighs and gently close your knees like a book. Walking your feet to the outside edges of your mat or just a bit wider than your hips. So your feet are wider than your hips and your knees are resting on each other. A little bit of internal rotation to counter the external rotation of cobbler's pose. Take a few breaths here to come back to equilibrium. Placing your blocks to one side so you have space to stretch out on your mat. Extend your right leg out, place on the ground. Extend your left leg out. Lift up your heels, place them back down, allowing your feet to flop in or flop out. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath your body. Lengthen through the back of your neck by tucking your chin. You can take Shavasana with your hands on your stomach or backs of the hands on the earth, palms face up. Allow yourself a few moments to be held by the earth, to let the benefits of your practice integrate. A few moments of conscious rest. You can release any lingering focus on the breath. Allow your breath to find its own natural rhythm. And allow yourself to be still for a few moments. Gently draw your attention
back into the space in which you are reclined. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes, circling the wrists and the ankles, gently rocking the head just from side to side, rolling from one ear to the other. Drawing the palms together, thumbs up to the forehead, gentle massage as you circle your thumbs and your forehead one way and then the other. Thank you for taking the time to rest and digest today. You made a beautiful choice to care for your body and your soul. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.